pretense. I don't think he's ever made any pretense of that. You know what you're getting when you watch him. He's going to be on the right. He likes Nigel Farage, for example.
Patriotic is
things
the
like
word
that.
he uses himself, isn't it?
Yeah, he uses that word himself. But what I would argue, and it's interesting to see, you don't see him now on the more mainstream. Like you know, he used to get interviews with certain politicians. I saw him on Julia Hartley-Brewer, and he doesn't get that anymore because he's swung a lot further right, in my opinion. He's quite
Tommy Robinson, right? But
he's had Tommy Robinson on his show, and he's you know, I'm not passing judgment. I'm just saying he's obviously riding the algorithm, and since he's done that, you can see his subscriber count has gone through the roof. I think he's 600,000 or 700,000 subscribers now.
Yes, which must be quite an interesting position to be in every time you go to Canberra. I think it must be a different kind of pressure, mustn't it? Anyway, this is not a YouTuber's clinic. We're looking at some of the.
Well, no, but it's the algorithm, right?
It is.
Yeah. So,
he's an algorithm jockey, I think, is what you're accusing.
Algorithm jockey, yeah.
Okay, French Minister Bruno Retailleau pushes for stricter EU migration policy. Slovakian Robert Fico, the PM there of Slovakia, pledges to prevent Ukraine's NATO bid while in office, and the revolution.
So I think the reason I mentioned them again, not so much for the meat of the story, but just again to underline my point that I was making last week, which is there's a general shift to the right in the EU, isn't it? What do you think?
There would appear to be, wouldn't there? I don't. I think
populism. Maybe populism is better than.
It's 80-20. It's 80-20. The fact that we're having this conversation, and that the news gatherers put that shine on, almost not a shine, is it? That angle on things makes you think that. And then if you drill down, it's like Portugal's a good example, isn't it? There are many more Sheikh representatives in our parliament than there were a year ago, or you know, in the last parliament, and there's a lot of hyperbole about what that means, and you know how we're told how to see that, aren't we? Now, do you feel like you suddenly live in a more right-wing country because of that, or are you realising that you live in exactly the same country?
Yeah.
All those people who would support a Sheikh were there already, and they've just had their democratic rights exercised. And actually, not a lot has changed apart from some people being more vocal about some things. But yet, within the democratic machinery, it's like it's not been a major challenge to the budget, which was what the Parliament's all about in the last week. I don't see that making an actual change. I just see that being a lot of the froth and noise of the earlier politics and you know the reporting about society. I don't feel any change in society. Do you?
No, well, I think I've said this before many times. At 52, in more than one country, I've lived through many pendulum swings from the left to the right. So in Australia, the Labour and the Liberal Party. In England, Labour and Tories. To be fair, in Hong Kong, there wasn't much pendulum swinging. Well, what I mean is I've got some experience of, everything's about, because of, I've swung my pendulum in many a country. And well, that's the thing, it didn't make any difference.
Exactly, there you go. It doesn't seem to make much difference, does it?
But there was always going to be change. There was always going to be change.
Yes. And it's characterized by stuff and nonsense and steam and fury, isn't it? Of like, it's going in that direction now. And it's what's being said about the UK now. It's like
I tell you what, I did have one experience where a change of government did make a big difference, and it was in was it a change of government or a change of policy? So it must have been in 2000.
Policy changes things. Governments.
It must have been in the year 2000, and it was stamp duty.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
Stamp duty in England, reduction.
Yes.
Was there a change of government in 2000 in the UK?
No, but we get the gist of what you're talking about.
You know what it was? It was in the budget. I remember it was in the budget, but it was funny because it was unexpected. But
pentru sound.
I was buying it. It was right at that time.
Cum zici nu te-am când vrei? Olha,
I bought this Victorian terrace in Darlow for about, I think I bought it for 85,000. Well, yeah, the funny thing is, now it would sell for 85,000. Yeah, but at the time,
you say flipping out.
But at the time, I flipped it for 115. You know what I mean? So that's gone down in value. Because this is the northeast. This is funny market. But anyway, you could. Why am I saying this? Yeah, the stamp duty at the time would have cost me several thousand pounds. Yeah, and then they reduced it. I think to 80,000. They reduced the threshold to.
então, olha, eu vou. Olha, então acho que é continuar me explodindo.
Yeah, I think my vote made the difference.
That's what we're talking about here, the power of democracy.
My abstention made the difference.
Possibly. Right, back to our continuing blog where we pop stories on to chat about, which is going very well tonight. There are a few headlines there. And you can comment over here. If during the week you're bothered to respond to any of these, you can do that over at Expat Euro News website. And I saw this. This is one thing I definitely...
You can affect the algorithm, guys. Look at me now as a kind of an algorithm. And then go to post.
Do you want to see my...
Go to post statement.
Yeah.
Right, go to post.
That will affect our personal algorithms, won't it? That will make us very happy.
Yeah. Go there and pay a little more attention to those stories and you show us what you're interested in.
Or send things that you want us to talk about next Tuesday, because there is that as well. Now, there are definitely three things. Have you? I've got one on my desk. I've got a royal wedding cup here. 29th of July 1981, Lady Diana Spencer. It's a complete coincidence, and I'm not in any way a royalist. Well, I am a royal. I'm a monarchist in the deepest sense of the principle of the thing, but not of this particular incarnation. I hope I've managed to express that. And what I wanted to bring, well, there were three things I'd love to squeeze in tonight. One of this is
a pineapple.
and end up in casualty. So, how did you end up with the pineapple vacuum cleaner and action man on board? I fell over in the living room.
See, I nearly said plastic seahorse, but it was so specific. I thought maybe people will think.
Right. Sounds like we've got previous. Right, okay. Right. The three things I'd like to squeeze in, Tony, if I may, are how we speak about people generally and the royal family.
Isto vai funcionar tão bem, e não funciona.
Pornography, I'd like to introduce that into our conversation. And I can't remember the other ones. So maybe, so this one is on Twitter. And this fits in with the earlier thing I was talking about, you know, where a news story is an accusation of something.
Yes, muito parecido com...
melee of news and information. And nobody responds to it. It's just shaping something at a very superficial level, as in the gaze of the public is being dragged this way, then this way, and then up and then down. It's very manipulative. And
Look over here.
And these things happen. So what I see now on X is we have, it might be Prince
Olha. Pronto, já temos problemas aqui.
They follow the other side of the sort of COVID and pandemic narrative. But he says, "F you, sausage fingers, you're not my king." To which the king could write, "Your" is spelled Y-O-U apostrophe to get his own back with John O'Looney there. But you know, I'm thinking that would not have happened in the 70s. I mean, we didn't have the technology to do it. People would have said it in the past. nobody would have dared to put it in the public domain in quite this way. And this is really normal now, isn't it? Yeah. And the threats of like imprisoning people for writing such things doesn't seem to be working with a lot or some people. I mean, are you concerned about this? You know, that level of discourse and engagement. Is it because people don't feel they've a right to express themselves, and they express it in a really coarse and horrible and negative way?
Look,
Why?
I don't like it when people are. But generally speaking, I would obviously prefer that everybody was nice and polite and friendly with each other. But sometimes there's two, no, listen to me. There's two things I would say.
Yeah.
Sometimes we read tone on
Where
the
it isn't.
internet.
Where it's not there.
So, for example, you know, not you, king, God, you're not my king, but he might have said it kind of.
There's no way of saying that in well, F you sausage
No,
fingers, you're not my king. There's no way that's.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm a teacher. It sounds kind of childish. It doesn't sound particularly to me. I'm not reading that in an angry voice.
I was shocked, and I shouldn't be. It's like first day on the internet sort of stuff, isn't it? I mean, and X is full of that sort of thing.
No, I'm not that shocked about it. But generally speaking, I am more worried about the consequences of censorship than I am about this type of comment. Even though I would prefer that people didn't do this, but you know, he might have said it as a joke. You might not find it funny, but there might be people who. Do you know what I mean?
It's possible.
Like I'm obviously I know what you mean, but for me, I'm reading this one a little bit differently to I think how you are mentally.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, you know, King
I quite like King Charles.
Do you really?
Yeah, I like him.
Okay, the royal family and King Charles are supposed to be politically neutral, yet here he is championing the WEF, the World Economic Forum, and Klaus Schwab's Great Reset.
Is he championing?
Well, there you go. You see,
like I want to see evidence before I take this headline.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. So I remember the third thing now, and it was the one that I sent to you just before the show started, which gave you a proper Victor Meldrew moment. And so for a moment, and we'll come to all your comments in just a moment. Then we're going back to the asylum seekers that you were talking about, or asylum itself. This is quite amazing. I sent this to Tony and I had a very interesting reaction. We exchanged a few laughing emojis, laughing and crying in emojis. We were behind the scenes. Picture yourself as a parent. Dear parent carer, on Friday the 18th of October, this is from Walsingham School. And I'm thinking now maybe it is parody, but I just don't think it is. Our school will be taking part in a Blue Nose Day. Now, Red Nose Day we know, and we've had since the 80s, haven't we? And that's a real showbiz thing.
What about a Brown Nose Day?
Well, let's propose that. This one.
don't keep me. I've got Outlook open and I'm Googling Walsingham schools. Yeah, anyway.
Okay,
not.
this will entail the heating being turned off throughout the school day to conserve energy. Well, yeah, if you turn the heating off, that will conserve energy. We are doing this to help reduce our school's carbon footprint and raise the importance of being more sustainable.
Yeah,
on the 18th of October, students should maintain the exact uniform standards as usual, but we are recommending that they wear a black V-neck jumper if you already have one, or any non-visible layers under their uniform, skins, vest.
So this is how we're going to encourage students to watch their carbon footprint. We're going to turn the heating off and make them bloody cold. That'll stop them putting the heating on.
And you're not allowed to wear hoodies. Please note hoodies will not be permitted and blazers should be worn. Blazer being a real irony. There's nothing blazing on that day, is there, in school? So you were a bit shocked to see this, I think. Is this wokeness gone mad?
I just think it's something gone mad. I think my point to you, I said, I'm a teacher and I can just imagine the staff room. I mean, there would have been. The problem is, it's very difficult to go against this kind of like as soon as you hear carbon footprint, it's a little bit like, well, I better not comment.
Oh, like the Black History Month. It's a sort of Black History Month.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
of course. So there would have been people in the room, I'm sure, who would have said this is crazy, and and probably just sat there silent.
Yeah,
I think because it's obviously not a good idea.
You know,
Yeah,
it's obviously not a good idea, is it?
yeah, and I quite like that Bob Moran had posted this as well about Blue Nose Day. If I hadn't taken my children out of school precisely because of this kind of demented BS, the teachers would be experiencing a black eye day. Now,
Black eye day, yeah.
I'm not condoning violence here, but I understand Bob's concern. He's the cartoonist whose cartoon of President Biden sniffing a missile got me cancelled. I was developing a relationship with a new American friend, and I posted up a picture of Biden.
Yeah.
It was a cartoon of Bob's, who's an amazing cartoonist. I think he got fired for some of his cartoons during the pandemic, and he's just published. I think he's very gifted. Everything you'd expect from a really good cartoonist, you know, a political punch and excellent art at the same time. And there was a picture of Biden sniffing a missile, and this was the moment where someone sent me a message saying, you know, that's a right-wing hate meme. And I was really shocked. It was a cartoon making a point for sure, but I didn't.
Yeah, I mean the guy literally. I mean, it's absolutely undeniable that this guy inappropriately sniffs young children and women inappropriately, and he's a warmonger.
Not the cartoonist.
But there's it's not a right-wing talking point about Biden. He does this, and he even admitted and apologized and said he wasn't aware of the sniffing problem.
Seriously, I'm not up to speed. I'm not up to speed.
Yeah, they probably don't know because
Right.
of the algorithm. They probably don't know. They probably never saw that part. They probably never seen. In fact, I could give you an example. Sorry to go off piste again, but I remember I told you I got blocked from that group X.
Oh yes.
Gen X on Facebook or whatever.
Gen expats. Yeah.
And I made the point to them because they were saying, "Oh, this is the sniffing thing." They told me it's a right-wing talking point, and I showed them a montage.
Yeah.
Because you can go on YouTube and there's montages of it, and you can see like the parents that look really uncomfortable because he's in there putting his hands and he's groping and he's sniffing. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. Yeah. No question.
There's no. What I would ask them is, would you leave your child with him? You know.
I wouldn't be doing that for all sorts of reasons, not least that one. Yeah, okay. All right, and so there's a few things in there, aren't there? Like that response to deal with something you can't handle, you attack.
Talking point.
That is straight up ad hominem, isn't it? You're a right-wing meme poster.
Well, what I would return to them is, so you approve of old men groping young children? Is that a left-wing behaviour point?
Do you know what I mean? Done by that point.
Yeah. Well, I got banned, so I know what the response is.
You got banned, and this guy just unfriended and dropped me like a hot potato.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, I don't really want friends like that. Like it says, Munster and the Keys, it's not black and white. I'd have preferred it if he'd said, look, and I've done this with other people who've responded to me in the same way. And it is, I have to say, it's a bit of an American thing. Or I get American people who come via Good Morning Portugal. I'll post something up which is a bit off colour, as it were, to them. And they'll say, that's just stupid, or I can't believe, or you're quite the stirrer, aren't you? And I'll say, what are you talking about? And it will get a bit eggy, and I'll say, you know what, we should talk about this over a beer. Let's go and have a beer in San Martino de Porto and talk about it. And some of them will be up for it, and that's what that's what I like. Great over a beer rather than falling out in that summary sort of social media execution. That used to worry me a lot more than it does now. Now I just think, well,
isn't it a cultural thing? And I don't mean this negatively at all. I just mean this as a matter of fact way. That British humour and Australian humour is kind of like what is it? There's a lot of irony and sarcasm there, and I think that Americans are quite resistant to irony and that kind of humour. I think not always, obviously, because some of the best comedians in the world come from America, right?
And some of my best friends who happen to be American really love and get that type of sense of humour, which I think perhaps. But
I mean, I definitely remember. I think I said before when I grew up in Australia, you kind of have it's kind of like a mixed culture in Australia. You kind of get a lot of British influence, a lot of American influence, and the difference between American sitcoms, for example, and UK sitcoms couldn't be starker. They could not be starker.
Australian humour tends to be quite black and white, does it not, and quite old-fashioned.
I think so, but I think again it's very dry. So I think a lot of times Australians are often misunderstood when they say things, but British people can be misunderstood by American people in that way as well.
There seems to be. I heard a on John Campbell's YouTube. Probably that's a YouTube ban, just mentioning his name, isn't it? But he was talking to an Australian academic on there.
Right, talking point.
Yeah, who said something like, "Well, even blind Billy could see that," and I'm like, "Wow, that's straight out of the 1960s or 70s." Just an academic talking about research, and
Yeah.
he's a really old-fashioned guy.
Well, it's a problem sometimes because of course in the UK we expect our news presenters and our academics to speak in received English, don't we?
Yes, indeed.
But in Australia, there are only two kinds of Australians, mate. You do have the kind of city Australian that's not as
metropolitan elites.
Ochre. In Australia, we call it ochre. We say ochre, and that refers to that kind of Australian. It's like, yeah, g'day, mate, chuck another shrimp on the barbie and all that. But the problem is, a lot of people speak ochre who are on the TV and in academia. So it can be a bit off-putting when you hear someone, yeah, well, that star only comes into orbit about every 80,000 years, and we think that the geometry of the Pythagoras theorem or whatever, mate.
Or why the hell would you vaccinate somebody in the ass when it's a respiratory virus? I mean, it makes no sense, mate. Yeah, we got the RNA right, but we didn't take into account the cell's nucleus and the. Let's move on. The problem with I'm going to come back to pornography in a bit. The problem with asylum seekers.
Oh, I've got something for that.
Is that it is next to impossible to verify the truth of the claims made. Yes. And it's come down to a catchphrase kind of buzzword, isn't it? What does it mean? It's not black and white. We need to take the term apart again, don't we? And understand what individuals who are facing horrific things obviously need to be helped. And people who are gaming that need to be discovered. And we're losing that. We're losing that particular battle by the sound of it. Therefore, the extent of gaming the system is off the scale. Migrants can be a cunning bunch. I had to read that carefully. When I was a kid, an asylum was a special hospital for people who are mentally unwell. Now the whole world. Now a few people live inside a place of normality.
I can just imagine Jackie as a kid thinking, why are people seeking asylums?
Yes, that's right. But now it's the other way around, isn't it? But now people.
I got a feeling I might have thought that at one point as well.
Yeah, I mean, the word must mean what safety, mustn't it? With the mental
asylum. I guess that. So an asylum for people who are mentally. Yes, we get it.
That did confuse me when the words asylum seeker was all over the news. Hi there, fellas. Yeah, what happens, and we'll get the hang of this eventually, is I just do a little bit of a teaser on GMP because this isn't GMP content really, but just to alert people to the fact that this is streaming on GMP TV and join us. Subscribe to GMP TV and get a reminder, and you'll never miss this on a Tuesday evening. Jackie is knitting your clone, Tony. Is that a life-size crocheted version of you? We should make that merchandise of the show.
I'm not sure about that.
What about no? Come on.
I get a feeling I'll be walking along and I'll feel
what a knitting needle. Yeah,
because there'll be people voodooing me, people who I've annoyed on social media.
I see. The woolen action figures not for you then. My 2C is now on a list. The list.
I probably have one from this shelf, but anyway.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll buy one not with Tony Robinson, but Tommy Robinson, Jeff Taylor. Oh yeah, him. Jeff Taylor. He's an interesting man, isn't he? You don't know.
Katie Price.
Katie, you're talking about the other one, aren't you? Katie, what's she called?
Is Katie Price not the
the ex page 3 girl? Not Katie Price. Katie, can't remember her name now. And Paul Forbes, don't know him, but Jeff Taylor, I can never get my head around how he speaks. Hello, I'm Jeff Taylor. I'm on my TV. I can get only the 11. Okay, I think we've sorted that out. I think there's a general dislike here. Only you seem to like King Charles, possibly. Okay.
Well, I don't know the guy. But I've seen him speak. I saw a YouTube video where a couple of mountain bikers stopped near him, and he came across this really quite down to earth, like really, really natural speaker. And I thought that's the only time I've ever seen him speak in an unofficial capacity. So some mountain bikers were riding in Scotland, and they just came across him walking down a lane.
Yes.
And
It is
although
taking off my land.
I suppose that could have been, you know,
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
79 election made a big difference. It revitalised the economy and broke the unions. I think the Blair years also did, delivering devolution and the start of mass migration. They weren't presented in quite the same way though, were they? Crypto strategies as massive, you know, a far right problem, or I guess no, maybe the left did have that. It was the other way around, wasn't it? In the 80s, possibly 70s, 80s, of the hard left. And now we're in our far right bit. Okay, yeah, that's a historical perspective there. Shega, aside from their immigration stance, I do not really consider to be a true right-wing party. They still support high taxes and massive.
yeah, they're populist, aren't they? Populist.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes sense. We can say what you like about T-Duck because he can't hear us. He can just see us at the moment. Thanks for tuning in. If you can, lip read T-Duck. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not even going to try. In the 80s, and not that either. Charles did say that the West's great reset was the golden opportunity in 2020 and has historically attended the event. I think that's right. I think it's fair to call him a supporter of the agenda there. And that's a lot of people with a personal agenda seem to roll it in, don't they, into WEF agendas so they get some traction and a bigger audience. I'm not saying that's an excuse or a good reason, but that seems to be, there seems to be a sort of magnetic effect of the WEF with other people who've got a sub-agenda coming into it, the likes of the young lady, Greta Thunberg, that sort of thing. Thunberg, okay. A child could easily beat up old Joe, so nothing to worry about there if he does look after your kids. The guy's at best 30% there. And he's running the country with no widespread... Again, if you said he was mentally ill or senile, again, that was right-wing hate.
Right-wing talking point.
Right-wing talking point, there you go. Crypto strategist, he's not well.
Completely competent.
Look at that.
Right man for the job. That's another place Kamala's stuck, isn't she? Because up until 5 minutes ago, that was her stance.
Yes.
I've been in the room with him. He's completely competent. He's all there. And then bang.
Yeah. And then as soon as I'm not there, it's like Schrodinger's Biden, isn't it? Is he senile when you're not looking, or only when you're looking? Maybe. Maybe when he's in the Oval Office running the country, he's not. But only when he comes into your...
I've seen a few times when he's speaking where he seemed really competent. But then the right wing talking point is that they fill him with drugs so that he can do that, right?
Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Mrs. M, loving this conversation or the conversation. So smart. Who won the woke off? We didn't really have a woke off. Did you? Did you think you won that one?
Yeah, I won it.
Okay.
Only because I said it first. You just agreed. You just said me too. Copied me. You copied me.
All right. I got to watch the replay. I have an independent adjudication. I grew up in California. It was always pronounced Kamala until it wasn't. So Tita can hear us. Crypto strategist, I reckon the only reason Queen Liz was around so long is because she didn't want to give the country to that clown child. Oh, come on.
I think maybe they changed it from Kamala to Kamala after she had the operation.
Just as we go in, as we're closing the show, you throw in another right-wing hate grenade.
Well, she's...
I wasn't on the same page as you there, but that's still a right-wing talk.
Hey, imagine what it's like for me living in here.
Yes, okay, at least we only have to have an hour, the rest of us, right, on a Tuesday evening between 7 and 8. No, I think Jackie got beef, or whether that is in Welsh, because he was the Prince of Wales. When you've had him rammed down your throat as your sort of sovereign leader, that must be a little bit awkward if you're not a royalist. So I think that might be the backstory there.
When they say the Prince of Wales, though, does that mean the prince who's the ruler of Wales, or because I could argue that I'm Tony of Lambeth, but I don't. What I mean is that I was born there. I don't mean I'm the king of Lambeth. And
you ain't got a mug though, have you?
I would renounce the. I don't have a mug.
Yeah, you don't. You're pretending to have one. Right, God, I did want to talk about scornography. Maybe we'll
this is cyberbullying. You're cyberbullying.
He's only just noticed after 4 episodes. Right. Take me to a tribunal.
It's a conspiracy. I'll be seeking asylum soon. But, a real asylum.
Right. Now, big news. Thomas Tuchel, who has become England manager. Thank you for that, Pete. You appreciate that. And scornography, I'd like to posit this. I'd like to posit this with you. Better manager than a boxer, I suspect, looking at some of his videos of him punching a punch bag. Anyway, scornography. This I have coined today. because it's something that occurred to me, Tony, and we might pick up and run with this, or by next week we might have a whole load of new things to be looking at and getting upset about and laughing at. The often addictive practice of taking pleasure in observing contemptuous and disdainful exchanges between human beings, with such exchanges most commonly taking place on the internet. Now, you see what I'm doing here? I'm likening it to pornography, where people are basically observing other people in sexual acts. I think that's a thing we don't even know we're doing at the moment.
I recognize it because I used to do it. And then I quit because I realized I was doing it. And I've spoken about a particular kind of video on YouTube that I think might fit this.
Go on, tell me.
Yeah, it's these kind of like I've got a video on my screen now. Can I share it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah,
You see, I think maybe where you're going is the Steve Irwin type of videos where you see. I mean, I have admitted to having a penchant for seeing paedophiles being beaten up, but it's not edifying or great. And anything like that, where we're taking a vicarious pleasure and an observing pleasure in looking at the strife between other people, is quite the sickness we're going through at the moment. We've no business with that.
Am I sharing a screen of the
Yes,
YouTube
well,
video?
you are, and I've got to take it on to the next stage.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Right, so you see the title, which lures you in, right?
Yes,
So
indeed.
this
This is an
is
extreme
Jordan-
version of what I'm talking about.
Jordan
Scornography. Yes.
Peterson calmly humbles woman. Now, this is actually a soft version because quite often you'll see the ones that I really, really despise. And to his credit, I've heard Ben Shapiro say that he doesn't like them either, which is where it'll say something like, Ben Shapiro destroys student,
That's the word.
student,
Yes.
or what's his name? James O'Brien.
Demolishes.
James O'Brien demolishes,
Brexit supporter.
dumb working class,
Gammon.
gammon.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Gammon demolition. Yes.
This kind of thing, and like if you're watching it because you want to see a working class gammon destroyed or a woman calmly humbled, then I would say you kind of need to check yourself.
Absolutely. But I think it's far more serious. I guess it's a bit like pornography or sexual imagery. It's everywhere. This viewing of other people giving each other a difficult time on a spectrum of just being mildly unpleasant to actually being, lethally destructive, grievously bodily harmful to other people, seems to be all around us at the moment. And it's only just occurred to me that is the case.
Well, these two have obviously been put together because I mean, you can see the body language. Like if
the sites, Scandinavian countries, where they've made more
like you can see the body language.
He's getting ready, isn't he? He's getting ready to do it.
She's angry and upset.
Yeah.
Right. And he's obviously in his mind getting ready to calmly humble her.
He's been here before. It's the Kathy Newman, isn't it? The
Yeah. I mean, the Kathy Newman thing, I use that. I have a few lessons where I talk to students about logical fallacies, and I do actually use that particular clip. And I think that the weird thing in that particular video is Kathy Newman arguably was being the worst behaved in it. But I do think that you have to be very careful about your motivation for watching these things.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Because it is a kind of a sickness, isn't it? It's a kind of a sickness.
It is. It really is. And it's at epidemic proportions. I like those audit videos. There's crypto strategists, probably a bit like me, where photographers get into confrontations with police and security. Yes, that's right. Step back. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm not touching you. You're touching me. Don't touch me.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed.
Yeah. Does that count as? I think it absolutely counts. No, I'm not saying you're a bad person. It's what Tony said. It's like having a look at ourselves, checking ourselves, and seeing very perhaps wisely or transcendently, what are we doing? What are we doing as these things scroll past us and we're drawn into them? Yeah. What is our own personal value judgment if we assess our own behavior, not each other's, because that becomes scornography in its own right.
You know what it reminds me of a little bit is there was going back before sort of the internet was a big thing. I can remember watching I could go back even further. I first noticed this effect with I think it was in Australia. It was called Australia's Funniest Home Videos. So there was an American one. I mean, the Australian one was probably a rip-off of that. But I happened to, I remember I was quite young. I was probably like a teenager or something. And I remember for some reason the volume was down on the TV. And I happened to see, do you know what I mean by American funny videos? Do you know how those work?
What, that draw you in and you're
Well,
even after the press we find out what happens.
People do a home video and then they send them into that show. I don't know if they had it in Britain, right?
You've been framed. No, not you. Yes. Yeah.
But it was
you got paid, didn't you? You got paid to send in.
Yeah.
You were paid.
The thing was, I happened to see it, and I just for some reason was kind of absent-mindedly watching it without the volume on, and I just what I saw was a kid slam into a lamppost on his bike.
Yes.
And then an old lady got washed off some rocks.
Yes.
And I thought,
this is sick.
Holy shit! Without the canned laughter, what the hell is this? And then later on, I saw a similar thing, which is, and this is at the time when I was working in social housing, and I was quite aware of people with mental health problems. And I again saw this thing, which was I was watching. I can't remember, one of those Britain's Got Talent or whatever with Simon Cowell on it. You know, there's loads of them, and they're all the same.
Humiliating.
My girlfriend at the time also worked in mental health, and we were both sitting on the sofa watching, and they'd kind of they'd made like a montage of kind of the people who obviously got no talent. Yeah. And I remember looking at Kelly, and she looked at me at the same time. We're going, a lot of these people have got mental illness. Oh, well. You know what I mean? And what the fuck is going on? Why are we sitting here?
What was that?
Why are we sitting here laughing at this? You know,
mate. What was that recent phenomenon? Baby, about the woman who stalks the guy in the bar. Baby something or other. I can't remember the name of it now. Somebody will tell us in the chat. But it was the same thing. The woman wasn't well, and she had been exploited, in my view. Not only in the dramatic piece that was made, but the whole news story after it. It just went on and on. And Karen videos as well. Now I understand it. I'm not meaning to say you're a bad person if you're into scornography, but it's worth having a look, isn't it, at our motivations and having those moments like you talked about, Tony, where you think, hold on a minute, without the canned laughter, this is just awful for that.
Yeah, so I said that to people at the time. I remember next time that America's home videos or Australia's home videos, I think they both had one. I said, try watching it. I mean, some of them are still funny, you know what I mean? Some of them are, but a lot of them are like, wow, would you really laugh at a kid hitting a lamppost on their bike? Yeah. Would you laugh at that?
You probably would, and you would rush to their aid, wouldn't you? It's like there is something about reflex of slap.
I mean, I'm not sure that I would have called it, but it's interesting to think about that was happening then as well, you know, because people think that this pulling out, it's obviously easier now to pull out a phone. Pull out a candy cam.
Yes. Oh, brilliant. Where you had to carry the whole thing on your shoulder rather than just leave this about. Now, the other part of this, as a somewhat serious issue, is checking that motivation and seeing what it is that makes you like to see a Karen getting a dressing down or a rebuttal. And I think what it is, what's going on with this scornography and our interest in looking at other people's misfortune is we like to see the misfortune of the people we've been told to dislike or conditioned ourselves, and other people have conditioned us to dislike. Because I think that goes on. We would like to think we've made our own dislikes, wouldn't we? But a lot of them are
because I've also wondered if, and I wondered out loud on Facebook and got quite a diverse bunch of opinions, about 50-50 actually. Okay. But I wondered whether Karen might be a racist term for middle-aged white women.
Yes. Yeah.
And not only middle-aged, but I think quite often middle class.
Yeah,
middle-class white women.
That's right. And what's going on with this that I think we're not seeing is what you're seeing with the kid who slams into a lamppost, the old granny gets washed off the rocks. And I'm laughing because these are in some ways comedic and slapstick scenarios. But the Karen who gets her just desserts in a car park somewhere or X, Y, and Z. All of these where you're seeing somebody who you don't like or you do like getting their just desserts. It's not personal. It's not about that particular person, is it? It's an expression of your hatred and discomfort for a type of person that is finding its focus in that individual. And that's it's not called Baby Donkey. Come on, someone else help me out here with that drama that happened recently. Baby Squid, Baby Elephant, whatever it was called. That I think there was a general people had a sense of fun, and they couldn't rubbernecking other people's experience. And the tragedy of it, I think, is it ends up on the shoulders of that individual when in fact it's aimed at a group experience or a generalized feeling that people have. And that's my big concern about this. What I see is it's everywhere, voyeuristically looking at the difficulties other people are having. Online, but offline. We're not involved. We're not involved in that situation, but we involve ourselves as a voyeur in it, which makes it like pornography. It's like we've no right to be there, but because of the technology, we can be there. And then we're working sort of psychotherapeutically on, we're working out our own stuff when it appears to be just us laughing or taking pleasure in someone else's downfall, which is, I think, we've just done. Baby Reindeer. Thank you very much.
Baby Reindeer, not Baby Donkey.
Did you see Baby Reindeer? Okay,
I
I'm sure you'd have something to say about it, but I just felt really sorry for that woman. And of course, she allegedly did some terrible things, but she wasn't well, and it just looked like she was being massively exploited. As I think this whole scornography thing is. For me, I like to see the humbling of entitled people. Here you go. You see, that's a really good example, isn't it? It's because you've got a thing about entitled people. So when you get the chance to watch a video of them being taken down a peg or two, it's not about that individual that you're seeing, having the rug pulled under them, either literally or figuratively. But it is that individual who will feel that, or people who imagine they have more authority than they actually do. And I guess we do like to see that, don't we? But I don't know. I think there's.
And she might not be like that all the time. That's the other thing that worries me, is maybe she's just having some crazy day, and you don't know what else went on.
Quite. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. The edited highlights that we know and love. Right, Tony, have you had any job offers, or are you thinking of emigrating this week?
No, but just some of the topics tonight really did touch a nerve, and it reminded me of possibly the worst thing that happened to me when I was a child.
Go on.
And it sounds pretty simple, but it was quite tragic. It was my grandmother. She told me that she was just popping upstairs, and she went upstairs.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh,
she popped.
He popped. Tony, would you like to not talk about this? Is it too difficult for you?
It's too difficult for me.
Okay, all right. Shall I just play the music?
I think it's the last one irrelevant. The beast who gets teeth in her fleshed out board. So that's referring to the snake. Oh, we can go to the top now. Right I'm such a professional gamer. It's untrue. Thanks, guys. I mean, you know, I would have done it, but let's save that another chucker. Oh. Okay, right. So, what was that? 201, was it? The 201? Yes, mate. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna go to 201. Let's go. (201). Oh, this. I've got a funny feeling about this one, chat. Christopher Harris, thank you so much for the 199, mate. Wayne Crow, thank you so much for the 499 maximum bill, please. I've seen so many people playing this. Is it bad? I've never heard of it. Really? Hey, Lady and Ben. Jesus, man, I've seen you for ages. 499. Brian Carey. With the new membership as well. Jeez, please. You've never heard of this game? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that, my friend, was the whisper of the nurse. Yes, indeed we do, mate. We're gonna ramble this shit. We've got the nurses. I'm sure this is the nurses.
Tough when hope is lost, when there's no place you can turn. One man steps up, casts his
That was the nurses, mate. Get ready. Get ready, ready. Which means it's the movement, right? We're going to be slow. Super, super, super slow. I don't think they react to light. I think it's movement. Sound. It's sound. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. We're in the Rockies. Shh. Oh, that doesn't look good. They don't react to light. I don't think they do. I think they react to sound, Django. If my memory serves me correctly. Fucking hell, mate!
Look.
Yeah, this is what I remember when I was younger. I don't know why. Hang on a minute. Hang on to that curse apples. Oh, it's Pyramid Head, mate. Oh no! He's got the jerky shit, mate. He's got the jerky shit going on. This game's just so fucking good. Come on! Do it! Do it now! Come on! Come on! Kill me! Kill me now! Why would you aim for that? Why would you aim for that? Where's his massive sword? He usually drags his massive sword behind him. Oh, he's going to go and have some fun time with those 4 legs. This is so cool, man. Yeah, who that? Fuck yeah. That's what I would do, mate. Get the bloody hat off. Holy shitballs, mate. I was wrong. That wasn't the nurse. It was the bed. Still calm, isn't he? That's pretty much like he must be connected to the player, me. Okay. Mate. I can hear static. Yeah, I'm okay. Cursed apples, mate. Maximum Gaming. Thank you so much for the 10 smackaroons, mate. Yeah, yeah. Huh? Cursed apples. Fucking hell. Oh mate, I can't wait for the game to go. then all of the shit just melts. Oh, mate, when you see that, you haven't seen this game before, when you see that, you're gonna piss yourself. What's this here? Look how dodgy this looks like. This looks like the shit that Urbex Hill just goes and investigates. Look at the maximum sway. No wonder I missed my headshot earlier. Look at this maximum sway. I'm a professional shooterist, mate. I don't sway around like that in real life. Whatever, mate. Come on. Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? Fucking have some of that. Oh, you upgraded. Whoa! I think I might have to shoot it. What's that? I'm on 1080p. Why this game video looks 1020, 720? What? I don't understand what you mean. You mean that this game right now, the stream looks 720? So change it to 1080. I'm on 1080. You could buy the game. You could. Yes. Correct. It's streaming at 1020, mate. 1080 even. Right, okay. Where the hell are you going here? How the hell? Can we... It doesn't, by the way. Because chat earlier was saying it looks 4K. The quality looks 4K. You might need to get your eyes checked, mate. How do we get through here? Oh shit. I saw you. Don't think I didn't see you, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna start having to use ammo, I think. Because these things are starting to blow up now and shit. I much prefer health right now, actually, please. No, joking aside, is it okay? Is the stream okay? You look 1080 then, but the game looks 720. Oh, okay, because I changed the settings to make it better, but... I got a 4K TV in mine, it's beautiful. Okay, it's just watching. Top 4G, 13, 19, 4G? That's good. As long as it's not the worst you've seen, okay? Yeah, get that, please. Thank you. Yeah, as long as it's not the worst you've seen, I'm happy. I mean, I looked at my last stream, and it looked all right. And this setting's even better, so it can't be that bad. Excuse me, fucking have that!
Uma caixa.
Bem,
Have it. Andrew R with the $9.99 US smackaroonies, mate. Hi Ben, how you been? American translation. I'm pretty good, thanks Andrew, mate. Thank you so much for the $9.99, buddy. American translation. How y'all? How y'all doing? I know that's not how all Americans talk. I know that. I know that. Okay. Just relax. We're just having some fun. You ready there, right? Yep. I like the way they've changed things to make it look like it's a whole new level, right? I mean, we're still exploring around, but it still just looks so cool. M. Oh, this looks dodge. This looks dodge. Okay. Okay. Come on, give me some health, baby. Give me some health. Well, you know you want to give me some health. Come on. Cam. Cam. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. A little bit more would be nice. Henry fears Scott. He'll run from him and hide. He's fled to the west, to the other side. But here comes Mildred with unknown intent. Scott lies face down, blind to her descent. So, this is clock hands. Henry fears Scott. He'll run from him and hide. He's fled to the west, so that's going to be around like 9 o'clock. To the other side. Here comes Mildred with unknown intent. Scott lies face down. So 9:30. Oh, we've got to find the hands. Oh, that's Pyramid's night sword. You've got to find a clock hand. The hour. Okay, hang on. Let's just. Oh, Scott. Here's Scott. Oh, okay. So what? 20 to 9? Silent Hill 1. I don't remember it very well. I don't think I played it that much, to be honest. It was really. Oh, fucking hell! Shit! shit in hell, mate. Oh, piss off. Oh, give me some life, man.
Okay.
Bora. Queres
Vamos
levar?
lá.
Queres cantar amanhã?
Is that how many bullets I've got left? Is that it?
Que eu
Beleza.
só ganhei, só joguei uma vez.
Oh, another
Não, tem
syringe,
4.
nice.
São 4, qual dois? Sei lá o que.
Ah.
Os dois.
This usually
Não
needs
queres
some-
levantar? Ou trazes uma por dois? Ou queres que eu coisa e peça uma? Se eu jogar também.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, come on. Come on. Right, hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Let's just calm down a minute, chat, alright? Okay, he's warning me. 999 by Andrew R. Most of my tubing is Rambo and maximum 100% gas facade. This is a small portion of what I owe you for some service rendered. Mate, thank you so much. Come on, man. 999 from Andrew R. That's another 999, by the way. Come on. Oh, mate, I remember my televisions like that. I remember those things. You used to be able to punch these things. So you don't really get angry with the game, like really angry. Back in the day, back in the 90s, when games used to be extremely difficult. And I'm not just saying like anything is difficult. I'm saying when you die, you don't start from your last loading point, right? You start from the bloody beginning. And you die in the boss of the end, right? I'm talking rage. Ah, that's why, dickhead.
Não sei por você.
Life is then I realize that I'm a dream.
Oh, your name, George Orwell. Oh well. George Orwell, 1984. Welcome to 1984. Well, it's here in the UK, isn't it? I like his name, though. I like his name. Dum 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 dum.
Flash, ruler of the Waffle House.
Flash by name, Flash by nature.
Aha!
It's me! Hooray!
Hooray!
It's showtime.
It's showtime! Hello! Welcome! Hello! Yeah, my name's Flash. No, it's not. But it is. Oh, my name's Flash. Ruler of the Waffle House. Saviour of the entire universe. All of it. The whole bloody thing. Emperor of the Empire of Dirt. Destroyer of doors, painter of fences, blah, 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 flat pack builder, befriender of cats, dismayer of old ladies. Good. What day is it? 20 Tuesday. Tuesday!
Carlos and Gigi are legend. Oi, Carlos. Good man, Carlos is. It's Swally Tuesday, right? So, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome wherever we are, whenever we are. The fucking lunatic asylum, right? If you want to watch the new Wolverine movie with what's his name, Deadpool, Wolverine, whatever it is, there's a link right now over on the Telegraph poll, and it works. I watched the whole thing earlier. Thanks, Carlos. Legend. I really enjoyed that. I did. It weren't too bad, was it? A little bit woke in places, but it was good though. Nice one for that though, Carlos. It's over there right now and it just works. You just press it and it just works. High definition. Boom. If anybody wants to watch something good later on, then go and check out the Telegraph poll. The Telegraph poll. Mixes it with that. It was good though, Carlos. I enjoyed that, mate. Thank you, pal. Right, hold on. Ludders is here, so I needed Danny. Where did I put Danny? Danny. Oh, Danny. I'm not sure. No, it's not Danny, is it? There it is, Danny.
Care by your aerials. They pick up signals
not
from
being
the cosmos
boldest,
and
all right,
transmit them
Will,
directly
all
into
right,
the brain.
all right.
This is the reason bald-headed men are uptight.
Boldest. No, I'm trying to get back now. I'm not being boldest, all right. Beetlejuice 2 is a disappointment. Joe! Run, Joe! Run! Joe! Quick, keep going, because I don't know where I put it. Run, Joe! Run! Quick, get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper! All right, Joe. How are you, mate? How's things? Jolie. Oh, the streets are Jolie. Nick's here as well. Nick is from the future. We know they're in the past. Where are you, mate? See ya. In the future. Right, this thing seems to be right now. I'm loaded up with I've got a load of new fucking urgent flips. So you all know about that. Good. Trying to explain that, and my brain starts working on it. Oh, I tell you what. I'm a little bit stoned. What a surprise, Dave. What a surprise. Hold on, Neil. Shit, man. Fucking hell. I'm sorry, mate. I didn't mean to leave you out. Hold on, Neil.
Neil, fancy man. Get off that.
I didn't mean to leave you out, man. Shit, man. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to leave you out. Sorry. Right, I've got some good. I've got Dwayne Dibley. I've got Dwayne Dibley loaded in. Dwayne Dibley. I've got Dwayne Dibley loaded in. Got a few bits like what? Yeah, I've got a few bits loaded in. Put me right off my cream. I know. Yeah, poor old Kelly, Peter's missus. She can't even type the word cream out or read it now without saying Neil Benjamin looks. We got Gigi last night, bless him. He had like a computer guy that makes computer games on his show. And they were doing an interview, and he probably spent 10 minutes trying to explain to him what Neil Benjamin's cream was. I was like, this is terrible. Felt a little bit guilty, but it was pretty funny. It was. So, spreading it now. We spread around the world. All right? Told you we'd get it there. See, Resident Evil. All right, Tracy, Deluxe. Halfway through, it's well worth a watch. Good. All right. When the dribble finishes, Red Finger did it. He's the man. Man with a red finger. I was just running. Flamins the flower. I was just watching what you. Say it again, Dave. Right. I was just reading what you were putting in the chat, Steve. That's what I was trying to say. Gutted, man. Fucking hell, that ain't good, is it? So she's in temporary accommodation. don't get me started, all right? Because otherwise I'll just piss everybody off. All right? I pissed Willie off the other day. No! Blackjack guitar. He's no big surprise. He's not. But if you tell him your dreams and you play you, no, blackjack guitar. Freezy's here. Well, you know what's coming from. I'm sorry, Freezy. All right. Sorry. Not sorry, but. Do I? How can't I'm sure that? Do I? Do I have a squeaky probably? Oh, what? No! Fucking what? No. Oh, no, hold on. Oh, what? Oh. No, it's back. No, it's back. We worked it in. It's all right. I was going to go 1-1 then. So that's 2-1 to me then, and it just barely 2-1 to me. Squeaky eye. Fucking hell. I know. I was a little bit concerned then. I just needed to get it going. That was all. Once I got it going, this was. Hey. Jim's there. Jim. Work then.
Nick tip $2 Australian through Super Chat. I'm due for some git, some cream, and some dribble.
So you want a triple whammy? You want some? What did you say? You want some cream? But I've only got cream, Neil's cream. I'm sure he won't mind sharing. He's gonna have some cream.
Neil Benjamin, he loves the cream.
He wants a git. I've loaded a git in today. Hold on, I can get you a git. Hold on. Gits.
Git.
Gits. And you want some dribble. What about this one? There you go. I just like that. If I remember that, it's from Cat in the Hat. Me and my daughter used to laugh at that bit all the time because he put it in this stupid face. So there we go. You get that one. Come on, brand new one off straight off the shelf. That nice one, Nick. 2 ducks as well. You wanna know what I'm going on about with the duck thing? Duck. Gonna be in best duck race on YouTube. Duck man. Oh, look, Neil, Nick, I'll just put you down as Duck. Good. No, his name's not Duck. Nick. 2 ducks. Ducks. Yeah, if you want a duck, I'm going to be involved in the duck race on Friday night. Win yourself one of the coolest pens you've ever seen. Light up. Dave's Waffle House pen. Oh, it lights up and everything. It's cool, so I can't be asked to get it out of the bag, but it's well worth it, all right? And a picture from Babushka. Either leave a comment under the stream or throw some abuse at me in a super chat, and you can give yourself some ducks. They are free. Don't have to give super chats, all right? You don't have to. Not on the grift now. I'm not. Do you know I have a new bar at the bottom? Look, Benjamin, right? Because I keep losing subscribers. I thought maybe if I put it on the screen. Feel a bit more sorry. Oh, go on, we'll get to 20,000. I'd rather go to 20,000 than back to 19 if I'm being dead honest with you, but we'll see, won't we? And it all seems to be working at the minute, though, doesn't it? The Bushka art is lovely. Here's got a great big thing of it down there. Oi, kids! Don't them sub! I think it only updates when I do a stream, though, to be fair. No, I shouldn't update that one. But it is me using this program, so I have figured out now, sort of, they're not cracked it, but I feel like I've definitely on the back of the horse now. Come on! Championship of Legends, you're a legend, Jim Davidson! You alright, mate? I hope you're alright, Jim. Yeah, that's good. What Kelly was ish.
PETERV NTON tipped £5 through Super Chat. Fish, tropical fish. Fish more fish. I'm gonna eat your little fishy. Cat Red Dwarf.
Good.
Nick tipped $2 Australian through Super Chat. 2 Aussie dollars is bugger all. Here's 2 more. Thumbs up.
See, I like that. Right, nice one, Benton. Right, we're Benton. Hold on, no, so I better give you. You want like a cat thing, don't you? Then let's give you. Yeah. Oh look, I've got too many now. I have. Where did I put it? Where you can have a dibble, dry dibbly. Dry dibbly. And you can have this one as well. Look, I like this one. You can have this one, Benton.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Thanks for the tip.
I wanted to try that one out, Benton, so you can have that, right? And then Nick, I've got to give Nick some, I need just give him some fresh abuse. I don't know, yeah. Maybe, I'm sorry, Nick, man, but I really need to use this, Nick, all right? Yeah, that's what he's getting deluxe right now.
Gay!
I'm sorry, Nick, all right? I had to use it, all right? All right, no, I had to do that. I apologise. All right, Dave, I got bits off at 9 p.m. No, it's all right, Steve. Fucking hell, Lee. It's all right. Just go, Steve. No, you don't have to tell me, man. It's fine. It's definitely probably better over there anyway. Okay, I know. I got some good ones. I have. I got some good ones. Look, where's look, I got a bit. Look.
Hence the expression, as greedy as a pig.
Oh yeah, I got a few of them. Got a little bit Back to the Future. Got a little bit of Rocky. I have. I need some more though. I do. More. Give me more. I need some more suggestions. I've got Sid James back for Will because I know he likes a bit of Sid James. I got the disease back as well. Well, I got some ooze. Oh, see, I quite like it. It's all right. You know, loads more of them on here now. Sort of figured the program. That's all good. Right. I reckon we should play some music. I reckon we do. I reckon we need to play Thankful. Thankful. I like the game. Like I said before, Ludwig. Was it Ludders? Whoever it was shared it with me. Yeah, I was searching for that yesterday. I put a gay clip in YouTube, which is really, just don't do that. All right, because all right, Jumpy's in the house. There's Charlie Jog's got a funny way of walking and a wacky way of talking. Charlie. Hello, Ace Ventura or alrighty there. Suppose we could do. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. I think I've got to get Schwarzenegger as well going, I'll be back. I've got to get that one as well, haven't I? Dave, you saw my interview. I've got me wanting to get some Saturday Daily, I know. Well, let's have Thankful, shall we? Yeah, because... You know, I know things are bad and they're not great for everybody and that, but you got to focus on the small things in life, the things that you're thankful for. Very true. You know, and if you decide to get involved over here and get involved in the duck race, you can win yourself a lighter pen. And I'm not lying to you; it will light up your whole life and your pocket. Yeah, it will. All right. The time you write with it, you're like you're writing on. Dave, we make you a believer. Wilcock. Right, let's share this then. Let's share this. Be thankful. Be thankful in life. You have. Life gets shit, alright? Don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you fucking down, right? Oh, look, no, that's perfect. What in... right, because don't let it get you down. Don't let life get you down. Hold on, I'm trying to put it out till I find it. because
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
That's how winning is done. That's how you win. don't let this crazy lunatic asylum get you down, all right? Or don't let other people get you down. All right? You're incredible. You're incredible. Don't let people tell you any different. And if they do, cut them out of your life. You can fuck off and just get them out of your life. Don't give people like energy vampires in your life. You don't. You're incredible. All right? I know you probably don't feel it most of the time, but you are incredible. This spark inside. There we are. I'm just shooting out with the dogs in the van. Everything all right though, Joel? I feel like we ain't spoken of your stuff for a while, have we, over on the telegraph pole? Maybe we should do a Chatman soon. Yeah, Chatman soon. It sounds like my cat. Catman Catman. Oh, I love Riblet songs now. I know. Yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he? Oh, I'm fixing a ceramic fan heater. That was just blocked with fluff. See? Tiny little bit of fluff. And that's the whole thing. Got to blow it away. Good. So 18 wheel. What? 18 wheel rolling. We're gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go. Short time. I know, Steve, I'll drop in there. Open some of these eyes because I feel like because it's got my name on it. If I open up a chat, I just feel like he's being a needy gig again. Like he streams sometimes twice a day now. Look, now he wants to chat. You know what I mean? So, maybe one of you lot open it up, yeah. I don't mind jumping in if one of you lot open it up. Joe, Redblade did a fart song the other day, did he? Did a whole song made of farts. The whole song he did. Yeah, it was all made of farts. Right. I'm a really boring fucking day today. I watched Bandit. It's a great film, though, isn't it? I love it. To be fast. In loins. Shit. I thought I maybe loaded loins, but I haven't loaded the loins in here. So it says that I've got a chat right here. Let me have a look. Although you are being quite chatty. You are definitely more chatty now. You lot now, it pops up on the screen. You are. And I know it's on that side, but it pops up and stays up on the screen. Do tend to chat a little bit more, which is probably a good thing. First did it, no, we don't like it. No. I could open Telewag up after if you want Waffle Club. Do it. Yeah, go Steve. Go. Say hello to John, hope he's alright. Hope his health's holding out and all that. I just played with myself all day. Well, if you're having fun, aren't I? And it made you happy. Good. It's got a weird... Good, thanks for that. Anyway, good. What did I miss? Nothing. I will pop in. Do it then. Pop in. Tata honey bun. Honey. Honey. Don't move on. I'll tell you what I found as well. Shut up. Oh, let's do this then. It says 30 people in the room now. Hello. I've got a chat rate of 11. That means there's quite a lot of lurkers in the room right now. Whether you hate lurking, or toilet lurking, or street lurking, bike lurking, drive lurking, I don't care what you're doing. Thank you for lurking. I very much appreciate it. Lurkers are the backbone of the show. So this you. I am the lurker. I'm always watching, always lurking. Yeah, lurkers, man, they're alright. They are, you know. Yeah. I know not everybody wants to get involved. I get that, you know. Some people just want to watch, don't they? You know. Yeah. I know. I'm having a number 3. Got a number 3. We can play that for Will. Will's in the room, and he is a pirate after all. You are a pirate. Yeah. With a twatty Tuesday, ain't it? Maxi G, all right, mate. How are you, pal? Lurking. I dreaming of a white. They got another one as well, actually. What's that one I was watching the other day? They're on the bowling green. What was that one called? Yeah, all right. Well, I'll put number 3 then, isn't it? Lurkio, wherefore art thou, Lurkio? Lurking, that's what they do. You know, toilet. I bet got a few toilet lurkers. You know, just disappear in the toilet for half an hour, don't you? The phone. It's the only time I'll get any peace, to be fair, on the toilet. Oh, actually, that's a fucking lie. No, it's a complete lie. I get to sit out here all by myself all the time. Don't listen to me. I'm just saying stuff for the hell of it. I'm an absolute, that's a lie, that is, Dave. That's a complete lie. Although, I do like other people's show when I'm on the toilet. I do. Right, let's have this then for the old boys in the room. Because Russell, my mate Russell from Ask Guys Today is, he's 70 a week today on the 22nd. And Russell's definitely in the old guy gang. He's in the old boys gang. He's in the old boys gang, isn't he? So, Willie, Neil, Bernard, Jim, Russell, he's in there. You got to be over a certain arrested for another 3. He's probably in a train.
I love drugs and sketchy pills, and the favourite ones are the ones that kill quickly. And I go when my loved ones miss me. Well, the answer's no. Chuck my corpse in a big main road, turn my head to a pounded skull. Let rain pods and that's a mulch, and that's the last scene of the Patrick show. The glue gun paste on my face is plastic, having a gang back to Jackson 5. Right, I'm a ratchet guy, lost my wife for a black goodbye. No, don't talk to me unless it's an emergency. I gotta take a number 3. That's a piss and a shit and a wank and a tree. I said, hello there, can I fill your hole? She took one look and she told me no. I got a wife at home and she hates me. Asleep outside cause she makes me. Big bowl of the cocaine, that's me breakfast. To try and crack once, I just wanted to test it and I'm hooked now. I can marry my pie. My wife wouldn't care, she just wants me to die. It's party time, get your drugs out. If you wanna make love, get your drugs out. It's party time, get your drugs out. Do you wanna make love to a sad old man? It's party time, get your drugs out. If you wanna make love, get your drugs out. It's party time, get your drugs out. Do you wanna make love to a sad old man? I dip my dick in the salsa dip on a Taco Tuesday. Get a spot on your bootlegs. Feel free to say no. All clean and full of things. I got a Yamaha keyboard drum machine. Metallica patch in dungarees. I said, girl, can I get your number, please? Hang myself in the neighbor's garden. When he comes back, that's a nice surprise.
Why? No, go get it right, Tony. It's a piss and a shit and a wank in the tree. Because I fucked you now.
What's the worth? Fuck the universe till it hurts. I'm not used to these kinds of mental health issues. I just want to live in a church of same peace.
Straight into our old water waffle brothers now, but he loved it, didn't he?
I know you think that this is a game, but it's not.
So watch me walk away.
I'm a love machine, I don't know when to stop. I got a mouse out there that can make me cock.
I love this bit. Tasty! I like when it says tasty.
Munching meat in my boot cut jeans. Chucking on bread with a bit of numb cheese. Tasty! Would you like your back? Give the glass to your wife and wave good night. It's party time, get your drugs out. If you wanna make love, get your muffs out. It's party time, get your drugs out. Do you wanna make love to a sad old man? It's party time, get your drugs out. If you wanna make love, get your muffs out. It's party time. Get your drugs out.
for a long time, I wasn't sure I'd ever be back. Disney bought Fox, there was a voting rights issue, blah, 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 blah. But then, it turned out they wanted me. Well, one guy who shouldn't even have his own, much less a franchise. Marvel's so stupid. Listen, we know the title of this thing, so I know what you're wondering. How are we going to do this without dishonoring Logan's memory? I'll tell you how. We're not. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Wolverine is not dead. Sure, it made for a perfect ending to a very sad story, but that's not how regenerative healing factors work. You think I want to be out here in beautiful downtown North Dakota digging up the one and only Wolverine? No, thank you. But the fate of my entire world is at stake. They may not be living his best life, but sure as hell ain't dead.
Doesn't have Wolverine.
Bitch.
Weird. I'm much calmer now. Look, I'm not a man of science, but you seem incredibly passed away. But it's good to see you. I gotta be honest, I've always wanted to ride with you, Logan. You and me getting into it, Deadpool and Wolverine just fucking shit up. Can you imagine the fun, the chaos, the residuals? G'day, mate. There's nothing that'll bring me back to life faster than a big bag of marble cash. Me too, Hugh. But no. No. Oh, you had to get all noble and die for real. God damn it! I could really use your help right now.
I'm warning you, I'm not alone. Wade Winston Wilson. You are under arrest by the time variance authorities. Too many crimes for this. Come out.
Death by day player.
Last chance. Throw out your weapons and come out peacefully.
I'm not gonna give you my weapons, but I promise not to use them. There are 206 bones in the human body. 207 if I'm watching Gossip Girl. Here we go. Maximum effort.
I think my show's over there.
Okay, Peanut. Guess we're getting that team up after all.
Ele tira o som, que eu vou problemas copyright.
Thank you, sir, for seeing me. I firmly believe that my services could be of great use to your organization. Now, I know I was caught masturbating in the lobby of Stark Towers, but I can assure you that...
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's when you get those toy Hulk hands, right? And then you look down and you brace yourself and you ravage the midsection.
I get it. Okay, the picture's painted.
You get the gist.
What exactly brings you here today?
Wow, okay. I care. And I'm turning it into a joke.
I don't know. Ask Moody, crazy. I don't know. Moody's your man.
Use that feeling for something important. I want to matter. To show my girl that I matter. You know, I feel like I'm wasting the good stuff here. Is the man not going to be joining us?
The man?
Yes. I should say this.
As far as you're concerned right now, I'm the man. The man is me. I am in this
circumstance. That he said he doesn't do this kind of thing.
Having meetings.
Entry level meetings.
Entry level. Aren't you the chauffeur?
Common misconception. I did begin my career as Mr. Stark's driver. I quickly pivoted to the head of
Chauffeur.
security.
The head of yes,
And while I am vetting your resume, you seem to have left out whether or not you had any experience as a member of a team. Can you maybe add a little bit of perspective?
No, yes. I was special forces, but I was mainly team leader, founder, really, of Extras. They all perished.
How exactly did that happen?
Well, the police say gravity, but just between us, they didn't ask what we Whoa, look, I can see this isn't going on. Please stop writing. Look, I'm just gonna want to be an Avenger.
Why do you want to
Look around you. I mean, they're the best of the best. And what they do matters. I need to be an Avenger. Serve that girl is come have if I don't, turn things around and do something with my gifts, I believe it's going to work out for me.
Avengers are a very unique group of superheroes that stand for something more than just fighting and wearing costumes. I mean, people look up to us. Kids look up to us.
I'm sorry, us? I wasn't aware that you were an
Avengers adjacent.
Oh, what's your superpowers? It's parallel parts? I'm so sorry. That was cool. I lashed out when I missed.
Let's cut to the chase.
Please.
You just said moments ago that you wanted to be an Avenger because you need it.
Yes, sir.
But the Avengers don't do the job because they need it. They do the job because people need them. Do you see the distinction?
Yes. Please, Mr. Hogan. I don't want to spend the rest of my life like an annoying one-trick pony. Standing.
Yeah, now's the time that we stand. The problem might be that you're reaching a little too high. Aim for the middle and you'll never miss. Right? I think you got a good heart. I believe what you're saying. But not everybody's the world-saving type. I'm not. I'm happy. Right? I found my place. Find your place. All right, get back out there. We'll keep an eye on you. Good luck. Fix the car. When I hit Shake Shack. Rejection makes me hungry. No.
You know what they say? When one door closes, your locker at work opens. And let's go sell some certified pre-owned vehicles, mother.
My niece finally got back to me today.
Technically, the Carnival's not a minivan.
So I'm going to get it back.
It's an MPV.
So how does the Kia compare to the Honda Odyssey?
The Odyssey? That's a good question.
I'm going to hook it up to my speakers, my studio speakers.
You can answer the question without swearing.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to sit here and play the God. Well, not for you, though.
Not gonna
Just maybe before and after.
I have a lot of natural sex.
Get the drums back in here. I have.
You can always go back to superhero, right? I mean, I know I'd like to be back in the suit. I'm keeping it in my locker so that I can wear it. Keep it in my locker in case we need to saddle up again.
And Battle Royale. I think I've seen that one. Battle Royale. Battle Royale. We can all do Waffle House Christmas song.
Sales for that match? Probably not. Is this the life that I always imagined for myself? Fuck no. This is the right for me. There it is. Okay, Mr. Wilson.
I'm just saying, once a month we could go on a little mission. We're human beings. We crave purpose. After all, we're Deadpool. Please stop saying that. We're not Deadpool. I'm not even Deadpool anymore. Well, if we're gonna have a midlife crisis, go big. A few years ago, a friend of mine got his nipples pierced with a titanium chain that goes down and attaches to his Van Johnson. Are you feeling Rumpelstiltskin because it's your birthday? What? No. Hey, you guys are lucky I'm not armed.
Get in here.
to get to the car. And you will not believe it. I turn around and what do I find?
AirPods.
It's AirPods!
Come on. Great experience.
Every time. Come on. Last Christmas.
Make any sense?
No, I didn't. Did you sell any dream catchers on Etsy or whatever it is?
Let's do in 3 days wait. I can't carry.
Relax. I have the money. I sold some old blood pressure medication I found.
Trying to kill me, motherfucker.
I'm not the one dousing it in yourself, motherfucker.
I pray every day that I find your body and finish the job God didn't have the nuts to do.
If you could hear the look on my face, you'd smell how sad I am. You watching anything good? Oh, goddamn. Show stood between me and suicide for 10 years. Those are my feelings. Abortion, religious freedom, animal rights, privacy rights, vaccines, free market capitalism, world climate change. Don't speak for myself. How you feel?
Hi, Lee.
Nice 5 o'clock shadow. It's a summer balayage. From the French. It's meant to mimic the natural highlights of the sun. It's a tune. It's a hair system.
I love your hair system, Lee.
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, okay. It's the one thing that Ivy said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching band?
They know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboy?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even force bump.
Okay, shit.
I wouldn't even try powdered donuts.
You want to do the snowman?
Yes. I can't. Pull up here. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
How's it work?
Oh, I got a promotion.
No way.
Yeah. It's my numbing middle management, but I'm happy.
That's great. You want to see him?
Huh?
Yeah.
So-
Away from work. German.
That's all right.
He's kind. Likes to go hiking. Hasn't gotten me shot yet.
Well, it's the early days.
What about you?
No, I live in a one-bedroom apartment. Sure, I got blind out.
All right.
All right. Okay. Birthdays. Boy, I ever spin around the moon's new venture indeed.
Son, dumbass.
Okay, round earther. What was that?
The adventure of life.
It's been a challenge for a few years. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Been through a lot. Changed your life.
Menopause?
Are you improv? Sorry, kids. But I'm happy. That's because of each and every one of you. I guess what I'm trying to say is how proud I am, how grateful I am to be standing in the room with every single person. I'm the luckiest man alive.
You're too much money.
10-4, goodbye. Going down.
Lee Wilson?
Oh, yeah. Dancers. The cleaner must have ordered you. Are those supposed to be cop costumes? Take your clothes off. Be balanced, and this isn't Pretty Woman. We're kissing. It's probably better. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, Fredo, but it is for Disney. I've never been a natural dog, so we're taking this real slow. Some crazy eye contact. Not you. Can't see your eyes through the mask, but I can feel them. We're going down the hallway so we can spare a cleanup on aisle house. So how's everyone feel about this? My buddy, let's hold on to that attitude, and we're going to do it anyway.
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I was unconscious.
Who are you? I go by the name of Paradox. Mr. Paradox. You're sitting here at the TVA, the Time Variance Authority. You're really a watchdog.
organization, except we're more light-hearted, and that sounds sort of throwback, ironic twist. And we're in charge of defending what's known as the sacred
Fuck, there's a shit ton of exposition for a prequel. Is this because I used Cable's time machine? Brought a couple of people back to life, then I destroyed it. That was a long time ago.
Yes, we're aware of your abuse of your timeline. Offer you an opportunity, the opportunity you sought years ago, before which you were not ready. We believe you're ready now, ready for a chance to leave your timeline and join the greatest universe of all. I'm about to give you the thing you've always wanted.
I smell what you're stepping in. The power of the Marvel Universe is about to change forever. I am the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus. Excuse me. Suck it, Fox. I'm going to Disneyland. Get fucked.
What do I say? I wouldn't send any for paperwork.
Good. Not to brag, but I do not read. There is one thing I will need, though. Oh, fuck off! Adorn me, Beardo! It's perfect. FYI, your tailor is a predator, but I love it. Snug, no camel toe, new car smell, and adamantium katanas? You shouldn't have. Go ahead, take it in. And yes, your underwear is getting tighter. That guy knows what I'm talking about. His clothes say middle management, but his eyes say
Yes, you look very nice.
nice. Your buddy here is ready to throw it all away from me. Calling your wife? HR. Does your wife work in HR?
I'm really glad you're taking this so well.
Oh, I'm taking it well. I have never had a problem traveling for work. That said, we should talk vacation days. I'm more of a 1 week on, 1 week off kind of guy. I think it's what they do in Denmark. You know, you'll never see a Danish flag on the moon, but God damn it, they're happy. Now, let's power up your little Amazon Fire Phone there and zip me back home so I can let my friends know that they've been upgraded to disciples.
Yeah, I don't think you quite understand. You will not be returning to your home because there will be no home to return to.
Come again? This time in my ears?
This is your universe, Mr. Wilson. That is what happens when a universe loses their anchor being. See how it decays from the inside? This is how a reality dies.
What's an anchor being?
An anchor being is an entity of such vital importance that when they die, their whole world slowly withers out of existence.
You've just won the lottery because I didn't die. It's just a little midlife crisis. I'm better now.
imagine if you were the anchor being. No, it isn't you, Mr. Wilson. Your anchor being died in an act of self-sacrifice so epic that it sent shivers down the timeline. I am referring, of course, to Logan, the Wolverine.
Logan. Of course. Logan! The guy with forks for hands? That Wolverine? Yeah, I got it. You can turn your retro graphics of death off now. Make it stop.
We're not doing it, Mr. Wilson. We certainly can't stop it.
How long have we got?
In most cases, a couple of 1,000 years.
Well, sweet.
Most cases aren't fast enough. What do you mean?
What does that mean?
It means that I have been tasked with overseeing the end of your universe, and regardless of what the pencil pushers upstairs prefer, I will not waste my life watching it die slowly of natural causes. We used to just prune these things. Simple, elegant, efficient. But I'm told the TVA doesn't like to do that anymore. Well, I do. And no matter what my so-called superiors say, the multiverse does not need a babysitter. We need a mercy killer. And in this instance, I am the mercy killer. Ah.
What in a MacGuffin is that?
That's a time ripper, Mr. Wilson. An accelerant. Once completed, it will allow me to destroy the space-time matrix of your universe. You see, I don't want to work for the TVA. I want to be the TVA. And the first step involves showing this organization how much more efficient it can become. To it, I will be giving your universe a swift and compassionate end. And don't worry, your friends won't feel a thing. It'll be over just like this. Oh, what's that? Trust me.
You're gonna OBL my fucking universe?
In your parlance, yes. 2 in the heart, 1 in the head. Look, Mr. Wilson, you have 2 choices. You can either rejoin your loved ones and collectively cease to exist in, let's say, 72 hours, or you join the sacred timeline, and you end your days of insignificance and mediocrity. Wade, you can finally matter.
That's all I've ever really wanted.
I know.
And, you know, I'm nothing if not morally flexible. Yep. I'll do it.
Wise choice. The sacred timeline's happy to have you.
I was talking about finding the Wolverine and breaking your fucking nose.
I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel the same.
Find him. Find him!
And boy, did he ever. Which brings us back to this. The desecration of the sacred corpse.
falhar. Espera aí que está a falhar.
I just wanted to try.
Não.
I don't really want to try this one out, Nick. Alright, I really want to try it. You might appreciate it because you're. So.
A righteous infliction of retribution manifested by an appropriate agent. Personified in this case by an honourable cunt. Me.
I just wanted to try it out. Sorry, Nick. Sorry. You're not an horrible cunt. I mean, horrible. See you next Tuesday. But see, Benjamin is from that film that you refused to watch. No, it's not Lock, Stock, is it? It's the other one, it's Snatch. Benjamin refuses to watch Snatch and Lock, Stock and Two because he doesn't like Billy Joe. No, I watched them. I'm like, why? You're missing the trick there, mate. I'm telling you. You are. He's probably one of the best bits about it. He is. Anyway, thank you, Nick. Nice one for that, Nick. Thank you very much. You could just get a T-shirt, Nick, and just write "get on it" couldn't you yourself. To be fair. It would be loads cheaper than me shipping one out to Australia, wouldn't it? Harry the Hatchet in Lock, Stock. I know he won't watch him though. He won't. Fucking Billy Joe. Here's the thing. It runs really, really deep in Benjamin's veins. It does. Because of that, he just won't watch it. He won't. And I've tried to get him to watch. No, I'm fucking watching it. No. Two great films. Anyway. But no, right. So he does. He had to say, I fucking hate the plastic. It is. Now, he says he hates the Cream, but I reckon you hate Vinnie Jones more than the Cream, don't you? You probably do, let's be honest about it. What if I could get him to do that, maybe? Well, I hate Vinnie Jones. Neil Benjamin loves Vinnie Jones, that'd be good. Yeah. I wouldn't do that to them. I wouldn't do that to you. I do, see, look. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you anyway. But yeah, get back to the T-shirts. Right, hippie hop, for goodness sake. I was just talking about you, hippie shake. That's turning you on. It's that simple. Yeah, I know. I got that one as well. Greedy as a pig. Look, got that one.
Hence the expression, as greedy as a pig.
As greedy as a pig. I see Billy Jones play. Oh, he's a kid. Well, when he played football, I know, but you know, I wasn't aware he was a footballer, but that's about it, really. He grabbed Gazza's balls, didn't he? Once. Oh, he got his balls. Maximus. Stroke the parrot. It loves it if you stroke it, to be fair. It does sing it as soon as you stroke it. I don't mind him either. As soon as you stroke it, it just sings for you. If only all the beaver was that simple, eh? Maximus, you're very right. You, G Warriors in the room, you and GG, and for anybody else going through it at the minute or whatever. We did play this a minute ago, didn't we? But yeah, this I made this especially for Max and Gigi. They're both goddamn warriors.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
That's how winning is done. It is. Pick you down. You fucking pick yourself back up. Fucking keep going, don't you? Ages left, didn't we? Get out. Damn right. Are you streaming tonight, GG? I was a bit good. You weren't streaming longer last night, to be fair. Ow! England wouldn't have it. See, that's really like that. That's bitter, isn't it?
Hai fatto un flash per
Deep Benjamin, but isn't it? Really, really
Sì,
deep,
mi hai
isn't it?
detto
It's
una
all
cosa
right,
parlo.
you know. I mean, like, you are missing two pretty good films, to be fair, but, you know.
Como é que eu vou amanhã? Pois é, assim que eu mais
I
espero.
can't believe that Little Week's not seen Point Break, the original Point Break. No, I've not seen it. Weird, isn't it? But then there's a lot of films, Benjamin, you haven't seen. That when I first met you, no, I've not seen that. Or is it like my missus, right? She just forgets films.
Aqui eu gosto de trazer até cá
She
acima.
completely forgets that she's watched it.
Ali ao pé da...
Sit down, she watched that one. I watched that the other day.
Já estava a começar a pingar.
I can remember.
Já dá para ser
I never watch it once. My time flicking, looking for something to watch.
Não sou quase nada.
Opa, está bem, também
Yes,
estou para baixo.
stream teaching later on, mate, and it's been, So I do a pop-up show, as soon as it comes back, bastards, fucking bastards. Mean Machine was pretty funny too. He's alright, I quite like him, but you know, he played for Wimbledon, United, Sheffield United. I don't know who he played for, I don't know. I just remember that he grabbed guns and balls, and that's it, really. Grabbed the old family jewels, didn't he? That's all I knew him for. Oh yeah, that weird guy, yeah. And then he plays a pretty good harper. I do too. I watch films and halfway through I realise I've seen. I think my wife actually gets halfway through and she's like, oh yeah, good. You know about it, the crazy game. Wimbledon, Chelsea, and mostly Wales. Don't you like him then, Benjamin? Yeah, I don't understand why you don't. I'm sure you told me before, but because that hate runs deep, man. I mean, that's like proper, like, no.
É aquilo, não custa nada, é moeda custa.
Yeah, is that what it is? They took offence for somebody you played for?
Não é que o homem deu
Paul Rudd in him. I like Paul Rudd as well. He's a pretty funny guy, isn't he?
O que posso fazer é senhor já o que poderá eventualmente fazer é passar no banco para tocar.
T-shirt for Max
Ou
Maximus
para
on
dar...
a merch channel. All proceedings going to
olha,
Max.
peço imensa desculpa,
I need to talk to holistic media.
mas eu
Not that I'm
ofereço.
trying to push Nigel out. But you like what? How does she design T-shirts?
Não é que o homem não fazia, não estás bem a ver, ele não fazia noção da mudança que era, porque ela era assim, é espanhola, mas olha, é assim, não é espanhola, não. E eu é assim, nos tempos que correm, uma pessoa tem que...
Thank you to you and Carlos today, man. I watched that. What was
Nos
it?
tempos que
The
correm,
Wolverine
uma pessoa
and
tem que ver mesmo os
Step Up
jogos e
today.
estar
Thanks
atento
to
aos
you
jogos,
too.
senão
Yeah, that was
pode
good, man.
podemos ser enganados a qualquer momento.
Sitting here trying to figure this out.
Eu reparei, ele se calhar fez aquilo de propósito, mas pronto, está-se bem. Eu entendi. E quero passar só que eu não pegou, olha, peço desculpa, mas não está a dar 2 euros se ele... não, não.
Já me enganaram.
Não. Sim, mas eu estava atento. E foi por isso que eu disse ao senhor. Uma pessoa tem que estar atenta, porque assim, há pessoas que trabalham em qualquer lado, ou restaurantes, ou outra coisa qualquer. Também são enganadas, não digo enganadas, pronto. Também tentam despachar essas merdas, mas só que as pessoas reparam. Olha, oh menina, mas não leva mal. Eu não, por amor de Deus. Olha, mas eu ofereço-lhe. Eu... Mas pode ir ao banco tocá-la se quiser. Eu assim. I got this.
É engraçado. Uma audiência no cinema gravada cá.
Eu não sabia quando é que trabalhava com os
Era o sonho
como é que eles se chamam?
Era o sonho dele.
Não, nos X-Men aquele não entrava. Aquele puto não entrava, aquele é o invisível, o rapidez.
Mas isto é diferente, porque isto é num mundo com várias realidades diferentes. Existe a realidade da Marvel, a realidade do que tem, para perceber, pronto, não interessa. Mas
não tem nada a ver.
Quando o gajo aparece, quando ele aparece aqui, ele aparece, imagina o gajo está a cantar, está a sala de cinema. Olha, ele ali é diferente.
Eu senti fuck.
You don't know that guy.
Ah, quem é ele? Eu fiz mal. Não, mas é- eu já fiz o quê? Não, ele já fez um bicho qualquer. Oi? Eu já fiz aquilo.
It's not gonna be easy. Maybe nice to shoot the devil, take him down. Side control, then full mount, and you ground and pound till he makes no sound because he's dead. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Quem é o irmão dele?
Já está.
É o irmão do Death?
É.
Do...
Não, do Wolverine.
Do Deadpool?
Wolverine.
O Wolverine, o
É,
irmão?
o irmão do Wolverine.
Até e ele luta. Na mesma
Eles
escola.
estavam-se. E não se gostavam do outro.
Ai,
É o que estou a ver.
que horror.
É, neste filme aqui é só morte e caralho.
Ai, não.
Rapaz, isto está a encravar é bué. Muitas janelas
Uma
abertas.
atração. É verdade, não há batatas só há dessas. Sério.
Big trouble.
Quer dizer...
Behold! The head
Steve.
of your precious queen!
Ares.
Furiosa!
Furiosa.
Wolverine! I
Furiosa
alone
do filme do Mad Max.
You come from me!
Essa personagem
Furiosa.
Furiosa. É do
Ai,
filme Mad Max.
Furiosa.
Quarto, quinto, sexto.
I'm gender blind.
Não sei, nunca vi.
Who's next?
Eu não gosto de Mad Max.
You're up.
Ui, mano.
Aí é muito alto.
Foi. Ou não?
Pim, cagando da puta. Estou eu. Não devia estar a dormir. Que é aquela cena?
Isto é num submundo. Isto é num submundo.
Não, eu estou-me a referir àquelas cenas.
Estão presos num local. Percebes?
Or was I asleep?
Not all of
Sim.
Don't bother. Very thorough.
Não é que ele está super molhado.
You know where we are. Start talking.
You're in the void.
Ele aqui é como se fosse o Porto
Reed calls
Fantástico.
it a metaphysical junkyard. Where
Ele
anything
ele
useful
aqui
goes
é o
before it gets annihilated
tocha humana.
forever. And where the TVA
Sim, é por isso que eu estou a
Porto é
dizer.
fantástico.
É por isso que eu estou a dizer que é uma mistura.
É um multiverso.
Há uma mistura. Eu
Isto aqui
nunca
é um
vi o.
multiverso. Está bem, isto é um
Este.
multiverso.
From Loki season 1, episode 5?
Everyone
Este,
here's
o
on the
vermelho.
map.
O Deadpool.
Nunca vi o Deadpool a contracenar com
People like us that
ele.
managed to survive.
Sim, mas isto é um multiverso.
Ah, sai,
Find a way
sim.
the fuck out of here. Then that's where we go.
Me? Us? A team?
Yes, the team. Nós,
Especially a little stick.
as,
These others can help us get back
é
to
uma
the
equipa.
TVA and fix things. Something funny, Bob?
You might have something to say about that.
Who's she?
The void. You're either food for a lion or you work for her.
Quem é essa? Mas quem? É conhecida a atriz?
Faz-me lembrar aquela que é a irmã do Thor.
Mas é conhecida.
Mais ou menos. É, sim.
Olha que cena. Essa cabeça toda. Olhas até a pista.
Isto é o gigante.
Ah, é.
É aquele o Homem-Formiga.
Sim, já sei. Porra, mas é força. É quando houve aquele filme contra o outro das.
Até pequenino.
Sim. Au. Onde é ele?
É o irmão dos professores Xavier.
Eu não sei. Não me lembro. E credo. Coleira.
Juggernaut.
Keep your voices down. She's gonna love you.
background check.
Oh, ableism, great. That's not gonna go over well with the wolf mob.
A Wolverine! I wondered when I'd get one of you. You're one of Xavier's.
You know him? You know Chuck?
Oh, I knew him. We shared a wound. Tried to strangle the sly little fellow with my umbilical cord.
Hey man, I've never loved roommates. Mine's blind. Said she could see cocaine for some reason. You want to chime in, Your Majesty? I'm dying here. Who are you?
Charles Xavier's twin, Cassandra Nova.
Oh, I was an anal burn.
You two are cute. I have a good feeling about this. And I've been trying to catch this little firefly for years. Haven't I, Johnny? You picked the wrong time to make new friends.
Oh, Johnny told us all about you.
Maybe shut up.
Yeah, maybe we're just talking here. And Johnny told us you're a psychotic, megalomaniacal asshole. His words, not mine. Hell-bent on domination and pain.
You said all that about me.
No. I didn't say anything. Sticks and stones, Johnny. I let her intimidate you. Like you said in the convoy, this finger-licking, dead inside pixie slab of third-rate dime store nut milk can eat your delicious cinnamon ring and kick rocks all the way to bald hell.
Okay, I have never said any of those words in my entire life.
The modesty. People think I'm a shit talker, but this guy, next level.
I don't even know what half of that means.
My hat's off to you, sir.
What?
Truly.
I didn't. I don't.
Not my favorite press. You stupid piece of shit. You just got him fucking killed.
Hey, we're all grieving. Yes, you know what he was doing to the budget.
Life is hungry.
There's been some kind of mistake. Big Yellow is a backup anchor being
Weird therapy session. And
this may be hard to
do
hear,
I know
but
that it
another
helps
British villain.
other people,
He's
not
gonna
loads
destroy
of
my
people. I
universe
get it.
and I'm gonna stop him.
Honey, you don't really
Private
strike me
little
as a
club.
world-saving type.
We all just lean on each other a little bit every night and have a bit of a laugh.
Dying to know.
Laugh too fucking.
I didn't want to get time to this. I didn't help us. Well, my friend here is gonna sing the entire second act of music with zero warning.
Where'd you get the chair?
Once in a while, I think it's fancy.
I made a huge pot of chicken soup.
No.
I'm the chicken soup master. Thank you very much, if you shake. I'll have a look at that. Thank you very much. Keep your ear to the ground.
I'm not like this. Except maybe
Come on, JJ, streaming
no, we should be truly terrified.
Streaming machine.
They sent me here before I could walk. And you know, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I love it here.
You live in a garbage.
Scottish.
We both know who lives in the
Scottish.
The void is a paradise. I can build my power here without shame.
Shame.
Unfortunately, I had no chance.
They feel very blessed to do, yeah. I know, like, you know.
What about your child?